Hi guys! So this week I wanted to talk to you a little bit about stress. Let's talk about stress, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about stress. I have been so stressed this week. It has absolutely been just a crazy weekend for me. I don't know about you guys, but I just felt like I was so incredibly busy the entire weekend. Part of that is because my husband is actually gone. He's out of town in America visiting family. So that has been busy. In fact, if you probably noticed my change of scenery a little bit, I am currently hiding in my bedroom as I record this. But yeah, so it's been busy with the kids and everything. But the other reason that I was so busy this weekend, and again, this is probably totally my own fault, so I can't even really complain about it that much. But this weekend, I was involved in getting ready and participating in a bunch of Twitter parties and pitch parties for representation for Peter, or the Neverland Transmissions. A bunch of you, actually, I wanted to give you a huge thank you and a huge shout out for all of those who helped me and voted and retweeted my pitch for page 70 pit. You guys are complete and total rock stars. I can't believe I got 100 retweets. That has helped me out so much. Hopefully that gets my submission automatic entry into the judging round. But I will keep you all posted. But thank you so much for your support and for being generally just kick-ass. Like, you rock. So thank you so much. So pitch parties, like, I was basically attached to my computer all weekend because the pitch parties, and so if you've never done one, I would absolutely recommend that you do, because they are a ton of fun, and they are a huge, just like a really great learning experience, and I think every writer should at least attempt one. They're a really good way to practice honing down your skills, to practice getting your pitching and practice selling your novel, and then just really in general gaining confidence in presenting your novel. So there's a couple at the end of the month. If you are interested, I definitely would recommend, if you've got a manuscript that's ready to go, try your hand at them. They are so much fun. But the stress part, they're a lot of work, because you not only have to have a polished, ready manuscript, you need to also have your pitch, and your pitch is a 140 characters, and actually technically it's a little bit less because you have to make sure you've got your hashtag for whatever the event is. So you've got 140 characters to boil down your entire manuscript into this one statement, and it has to be catchy, and it has to be exciting, and I mean, it's just, there's a lot that goes into this one pitch, and it's got to be able to stand out, because your pitch is what the agents like, and if they like it, then you can send your stuff in. So it's really exciting, because if you get that little heart from the agent or the publisher, then you know that they're interested in your book, and it's kind of like a free pass to skipping their slush pile, because what happens is, if they like your stuff, then you send it into that agent, and you let them know that obviously they liked your stuff on the pitch party, whichever party it was, and then they put you at the top of their list. And so you kind of get to bypass some of those pitfalls of the slush pile, which is super exciting. But then it's like, the pitching is the easy part, and as nerve-wracking as it is, it really is the easy part, because once you've got that little like, then you have to have your query ready to go, and some agents also want a synopsis, and then depending on how much your sample pages, some agents want 5 pages, some want 10, some go 3 chapters. It's just, and so again, because all agents have different requirements, you just have to kind of be ready for everything. So in and of itself, pitch parties and all of these things are super exciting, but they're definitely stressful. And here's my author confession. I totally decided to join these pitch parties, I don't know, approximately 3 days before they started. So I wasn't really sure. I have Peter and I have Peter ready, but I just wasn't really sure if I wanted to try querying with an agent. And then I was talking to some friends and they were like, no, you really need to do this. And so I was like, okay, I will. And so I kind of just jumped into it like head first, and I'm not looking back, and we're going to see what happens, which is, again, so exciting, but stressful. So there is my confession and my self-imposed stress for the week. So if, I don't know, like sometime later on this week, I spontaneously combust or something, y'all know why. So cheers. But that's enough about me. This is Author Confession, and you want to hear from other authors. So I am going to jump in, but before I do, I want to give a super quick shout out to my editor, the fabulous Miss Dion Abulela, because she actually has created a cute little graphic and video for me that I am planning on using in all of my upcoming author confession videos, and you are about to see it in just a moment. So this super cool, fun author confession intro, courtesy of Miss Dion Abulela. My guest is my lovely friend and pen name bestie, Miss Amanda Gernitz Hansen. I'm super excited to talk to Amanda because, well, one, she's one of my favorite people ever, and two, because her book, Something Beautiful, is debuting this month. Can you tell us a little bit about your book?
Sure, yeah. So Something Beautiful is contemporary, mature YA bordering on new adult sort of book that spans from the two main characters' time when they're in elementary school to when they're like new adults, I guess. And it's sort of about love, and it's about friendship, and it's about just complications in life and mental health and sexuality and all kinds of stuff. And it just sort of, it's their lives, and it just talks about their lives. And I was super excited when people started reading it. I'm really excited that it's finally released.
Oh my gosh, I bet you are just so stoked. And I am too, because I actually got to read an advanced copy of Amanda's book. And guys, I had all the feels. Like, I made the mistake of reading it while I was at work on my break, and my kids, because I am a teacher, were coming in. I'm like, I'm okay. It's okay. Like, don't worry. So all the feels. Read it somewhere where there's lots of tissues, and like, no, you're not worried about people seeing you crying, because it's coming.
I think I've had that reaction from literally everybody. Like, just like start being like this evil genius that collects tears in jars.
Collecting the tears in the jars. Seriously, it is so good. So tell us a little bit about, I mean, you've told us about the book already, but tell us maybe a little bit about your characters. Like, who is your favorite character?
Oh, in that book, my favorite character is definitely Declan. So the two main characters are Cordelia and Declan is the guy who is sexually fluid and stuff. He was really fun to write. I really like writing from a male's point of view. I don't really know why. I think because I've spent my life trying to understand men, so I think that's why I like kind of writing for them. So he's probably my favorite just because of how I shaped him. But Cordelia was actually a lot more complicated and a lot more just complex to write and get her emotions right and her mental health right and everything. So I like both of them, but I think my favorite is probably Declan. Sorry, not supposed to name a favorite, but I just did.
I understand. I totally get the favorite, like, low-key, not so low-key favorite character thing. I gotcha. So, okay, well, so I've read your book. I think your book is fabulous. Obviously, you are an avid reader. So if you had to pick two authors that you think your writing style is most like, who would you say?
The first two that come to mind are probably Sarah Dessen and Jodi Picoult, who are both fairly well-known authors, so I know I don't compare to them now, but maybe someday. But so Jodi Picoult has always written about very controversial and complex topics. Like she has a book about like teen suicide, a book about the Amish where someone gets pregnant. Her latest one is about racism. Like she picks very controversial things and purposely does a deep dive and like creates characters around them. So, and like I'm not on her level yet, but I do like to think that she was a big inspiration for me. I've read every single one of her books. And then Sarah Dessen is like the queen of contemporary young adult. And I've also read every single one of her books. And I don't know, I love them. She writes teenage love so perfectly that I feel like I've been inspired by her a lot too.
Very cool. Well, since this is author confession and I'm going to make you do some confessing, I want you to tell us a secret about your novel.
Ooh, so I can tell you a secret about Something Beautiful, but then I can also tell you a secret about something I'm still working on too. So my secret about Something Beautiful is that Cordelia and Declan are based on a real life friendship that I had when I was a kid. So my neighbor across the street was a big inspiration for Declan, and my mom says, even she's read the book now too, that she can see a lot of me in Cordelia. So like that's the secret for that. It's not real, it's fiction, but it's like it was inspired by this stuff. And then a secret, let's see, Fight and Flight is probably the next book that I'm going to try to get published. That's another YA contemporary. So a secret about that is that I've been working on it for 4 years, and I have 4 completely different drafts of it.
What?
Yeah, they're like 2 of them. They're at different ages entirely, and I don't know. I was trying to tell this story about a girl with an unrequited crush in high school, and it just like nothing felt right until all of a sudden it like was just right and done. And I don't know. So I have 4 I don't know. I have 4 different drafts. Maybe one day I'll be able to convert some of the ones where they're older into like a sequel or something. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that is 4 different drafts of the same story. Holy moly. I would lose my mind. Oh my goodness. All right, so Amanda, tell me, when is Something Beautiful going to be available? I know we can pre-order it now, so if people want to go into Amazon, they can go buy it right now, and then it'll be shipped to their door the day it's available. But what is the actual day that we can expect this masterpiece on our doorsteps?
June 27th, so less than 3 weeks from now.
That is so soon. So are you, like, completely losing your mind?
Yes, I am having a lot of trouble staying focused on things, because every time I'm just like, oh, there's this thing I want to do before my book release. I'm just like, God. So it's been hard to balance. I have a full-time job. It's been sort of hard to like sit at my computer and be like, no, I have to work on work now. I can't do this other stuff.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So what are some of the things that you're doing to prepare for your book launch?
Well, one thing I've been doing is polishing some bonus scenes. So people who review the book and email me a link to their review so I can look at it, whether it's good or bad, I don't care about that. I just want to like be able to see reviews coming in. Will get bonus scenes if they want them. So I have my email address in the back of the book, and you can email them to me. So I'm writing 4 different scenes. So if you write a Goodreads review, you get one. If you write a retail review, like Amazon or Barnes & Noble, you get one. If you write a blog post, you get one. And if you do all 3, you get all 3 of them, plus a bonus one. So I've been doing that. That's been really fun. So it's like just little short bursts of like the world that I have seen that isn't in the book. And then the other thing is I have a pre-order giveaway. So anyone who pre-orders the book and forwards me a copy of the receipt, and again, like it's to me, it's no addresses are going to get out into the world or anything like that. It's just to me. And send me your mailing address. I have 2 postcards, a bookmark, and some temporary tattoos that I'll be sending out to people.
That is genius. You are like a marketing wizard.
Hopefully. Hopefully it is.
Oh my goodness. So Your book is coming out very soon. You are working like a mad woman on work and your family and other books. When do you find time to relax?
Um, when I sleep at night, I guess. I don't know. I find keeping busy to actually be relaxing because when I'm bored, I'm anxious. Mm-hmm. So I do all this stuff on purpose, and I spend a lot of time before I go to sleep reading. I read a ton. So that's sort of how I unwind every day by reading. And I have to switch up. I've been reading a lot of young adult fantasy recently, which I've really loved because I kind of want to eventually dive into that world, but I'm still not a great world builder. So I'm reading a lot of that, and it's just been fun to escape for a half hour a night, and I can sleep and wake up and start over again.
How fun. Well, Amanda, thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy schedule to talk to me and to chat with me. I am so excited for your release, and I think everybody, again, should go and buy something beautiful because it is a phenomenal story. But to find that out, you are going to have to read it yourself. So thank you again, Amanda, and we will talk to you very, very soon. Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, at least I am not the only one who is crazy busy this month. If you want to support Amanda, you can find her on Twitter at Amanda Marie. She's definitely an author that you guys are going to want to watch out for, so keep an eye out. And that's actually about it for this week. I am going to head back out to my crazy and make sure that my kids are not killing each other and get them fed and, do like the mom thing. So I am so glad to have been able to get away and spend some time with you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. And as always, happy writing. Oh, this is going to be so ridiculous. Shorty, get down, good Lord. Writers got 'em reading all over town. Making books we don't play around. Drinking those grounds, got words by the pound. Getting lost in the story each and every day. True author way. I can't get them out of my mind. Oh, thinking characters all the time. I like the way you write it. No diggity. I gotta read it up, baby. I like the way you write it. No diggity. I gotta read it up. I'm out. I told you I was a nerd, guys.